In the first Spider-Man movie, Randy Savage cameos as a character named Bonesaw McGraw. It's really fun because you get to see Randy Savage be Randy Savage against the human spider. But did you ever notice something really weird about that scene? The reason Spider-Man is wrestling Bonesaw McGraw is because if he can last 3 minutes in the ring, he'll get $3,000. And this is a plot point directly taken from the comics where Peter Parker faces Crusher Hogan. Wait, Hogan? Like Marvel character Hulk Hogan? Interesting. And the Spider-Man comics came out in the 60s, and this also doesn't make sense. Not to break the illusion, wrestling is fixed, and outside of a few notable instances, pro wrestling would not let this happen at the time these stories were written. It's important to remember that Stan Lee was old, and Steve Ditko was also pretty old. And because of the way Marvel comics were produced, it's a little bit hard to figure out who did what, but I'm pretty sure the wrestling thing is a Stan Lee invention. Because when Stan Lee wrote Batman, he also made him a wrestler. So what's the deal with this whole last 3 minutes thing? Well, what we can trace as modern American wrestling has its origin as a circus act with circus strongmen. A recurring scam that circuses really like to pull is that they would offer people like $100 if they could defeat their strongman wrestler. And the first guy up would obviously be a plant, and they would do like elaborate matches and all that. And then the second guy would come up and then they just would hold them. So this does make sense if you're an old guy who remembers his childhood. And it's something that they really haven't bothered to update because who cares? Comics are fun. This is all supposed to be fun.